Vietnam remains an attractive destination for foreign direct investment, which is likely to experience a surge in 2022 after a long hiatus due to the pandemic, according to economic experts.
During the first 2 months of the year, Vietnam recorded $2.1 billion in new investment, with $1.6 billion disbursed, respectively a 6.8% and a 4.2% increase from the same period last year. The Department of Foreign Investment reported 71 FDI projects have applied to increase the investment in recent months. An increase in the number of new projects and investments in existing projects shows the strong confidence of foreign firms in the country's investment environment. The Japan External Trade Organization said Vietnam would continue to be one of the most attractive investment destinations for Japanese firms. European firms have been showing stronger confidence in the Southeast Asian economy. Eurochamp's Business Climate Index reached its highest point since the fourth wave of the coronavirus, with positive sentiment reaching 61 points, a jump of 42 points since the third quarter of 2021.
The Mekong Delta province of Đông Tháp held a ceremony to announce the export of the first batch of mangoes to the European market in 2022.
Vietnam Golden Gate Choice Stock Company, one of the two companies that exported the mangoes to Europe, said that 8 tons of mangoes are expected to arrive in Europe by March. Mango is one of the key commodities in the agricultural restructuring scheme of Đông Tháp province. The province has focused on investing resources for this type of fruit in terms of technical infrastructure, applying scientific and technological advances to production. Thus, the mangoes of Đông Tháp province have been granted geographical indications. Đông Tháp has established 8 cooperatives, 37 cooperative groups, and 23 clubs of mango growers, as well as engaged in the production and consumption for more than 1,000 hectares.
More than 30,700 cars were sold in Vietnam in January, a decline of 34% compared to the previous month, according to a monthly report issued by the Vietnam Automobile Manufacturers Association on February 15th.
Of the sold units, 25,279 were passenger cars, down 31% year-on-year. 5,177 were commercial vehicles, down 44%, and 286 were special-purpose vehicles, down 53%. Sales of domestically assembled cars reached 17,782 units in January, a month-on-month decrease of 31%, while imported completely built units were 12,960 units, down 38%. A 50% reduction in registration fee, which came into effect in December 2021 and will last until the end of May this year, was the reason why customers preferred domestically assembled cars. However, experts said these figures did not fully reflect the situation in Vietnam's automobile market, as they did not include sales of brands such as Audi, Jaguar Land Rover, Mercedes-Benz, Subaru, Volkswagen, and Volvo.
In a recent report, HSBC adjusted its prediction for Vietnam's inflation this year from 2.7% to 3%, a slight increase, but with negligible risks as the economy has shown signs of a strong rebound in the making.
Retail has recorded a positive 1.3% in growth year-on-year in January alone, after losing nearly 4% in 2021. While the 1.3% figure may not appear as impressive, it should be taken into consideration that January 2021's number was especially high because 2021's data fell in early February, giving retail a huge demand boost during the entire month. Firms have been able to address labor shortage issues, with most vacant positions filled after the holidays, setting the stage for an economic recovery. In addition, the country's manufacturing PMI last month recorded the largest gain in the last 9 months, showing a fast rebound of the industrial sector, with a vast majority of indicators pointing to a strong possibility of achieving pre-pandemic industrial production levels.
300 objects, documents, and images introducing the Mother Goddess's worship culture of Vietnam on display at the exhibition in Vĩnh Phúc province.
The exhibit opens on February 19th at Vĩnh Phúc Museum. It features the nature and core values of the Mother Goddess's worship belief and the worship of Tây Thiên National Mother in Tam Đảo District, Vĩnh Phúc Province, which was recognized as National Intangible Cultural Heritage in 2020. Along with the worship of the Hùng Kings, the legendary fighters of the nation, and Tản Viên Sơn Thánh, the god of Tản Viên Mountain, the worship of Tây Thiên National Mother is one of the three most ancient rituals in the north.
Located at the southern gateway to the Central Highlands, Đắk Nông province holds many advantages in tourism development. The city, however, has been seriously affected by COVID-19 over recent years. So in order to recover, many businesses and young people have brought local advantages into play to attract tourists.
Spanning over 3.5 hectares, this agricultural tourism model has become popular among visitors who can take part in farming activities.
I really enjoy the atmosphere here. There are many things to do, such as camping out and getting my hands dirty on a farm, among others.
We focus on simplicity and pureness, which are core elements of agricultural tourism. Visitors can experience wonderful moments on the farm.
The province is home to Đắk Nông Geopark, which covers an area of more than 4,700 square kilometers, spanning 6 of the province's 8 districts, with 65 natural heritage sites and geomorphology sites, including craters, volcanic caves, and waterfalls.
We are trying to protect the environment while ensuring COVID-19 prevention and control efforts remain in place. We have also encouraged enterprises and investors in the locality to attract more visitors.
And welcomed about 1.7 million visitors during the 2016-2020 period, with tourism revenue topping $7.9 million. In a bid to make tourism an economic pillar in the future, the province has advised to introduce more investment policies to fully tap into its potential.
The wedding rituals followed by the Ba Na ethnic group in the Central Highlands province of Sa Lai were reenacted recently at an annual spring program, which is taking place at the Vietnam National Village for Ethnic Culture and Tourism in the western outskirts of Hanoi from February 12th to the end of the month.
Wedding ceremonies of the Ba Na ethnic group are always held at the end of the year, a time when everything in local houses is in full supply, from rice to cotton and poultry. The day of the full moon is chosen, as it is seen as an auspicious beginning. Taking place in a Rome house, wedding ceremonies are actually a festival for the entire village.
Alcohol, pork, chicken, and especially gongs are indispensable at any wedding of Ba Na people.
All marriages respect fidelity. This means that after getting married, men and women are not permitted to have affairs.
Monogamous marriage has long been a feature of Ba Na culture. This means that everyone respects marital fidelity. During the wedding ceremony, the matchmaker declares that if the groom abandons the bride, he must give her 50 jars of wine, 100 kilos of pork, and a buffalo. The bride vows to love her husband and grow old with him.
I hope these rituals will be held year-round to make them more accessible to the general public. It will also preserve our cultural values.
Villagers share a glass of gun wine to recognize the traditional marriage. After the wedding, the couple live in the bride's house for 2 years and then another 2 at the groom's house to pay respect to their parents. They then build their own house. Such standout features in the traditional wedding ceremonies of the Ba Na ethnic group contribute to the cultural kaleidoscope of Vietnam's 54 ethnic minority groups.
And that's wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching. As soon as time.